What up, what up, what up, man? Ooh, Lord. 1 second, guys.
The new Black Wall Street. Do it right, build wealth, live life, economic empowerment, real tips, insight on the new Black Wall Street. It's on the new Black Wall Street. He's your host.
All right, my beautiful people, man. What's going on? It's a holiday. It's Columbus Day, I guess, whatever the hell that is. It's Money Monday. It's a great day to get rich, and hopefully you guys had a wonderful weekend. Those that don't know who I am, I'm ERGJ, founder of New Black Wall Street. I got a man of multiple streams of income. Wrote a book that's taking me all over the world. I'm the plug. I got a lot of connects and a lot of opportunity for people. While you guys are joining, go ahead and let us know where you're connected from. Like and share if you care. If you are your brother's keeper, your sister's keeper, and you know some people that need to make some money, go ahead and hit that like and share button, or go ahead and tag them, because we're going to talk about opportunity. And what I'm doing now, guys, is because you don't see, I'm just preparing. So I went and got me some more. These are like little body burning oils, air fresheners. So I got to put the labels on them. All right, that's black guys. I got to put the labels on them so they'd be ready to sell. So I'm just going to be working while I'm talking, because that's what people do. That's one of the prerequisites. So if you're joining this stream and you're a person that's saying you want to get rich, you want to earn some more money, then thank you for being here. I will tell you the prerequisite for earning money with me is called work. So if you're unwilling to work, you might as well go to a different stream. Okay, you might as well go play on the internet, go scroll timelines, go do all that stuff. Because if you're not willing to work, then I'm not the guy for you. But I am interested in, I'm looking for people who want to make some money, who are willing to work to do it. Most people are not. Most people, they wish upon a star. They rub the genie. They sit in the church all day praying, which is cool. But hopefully when you pray, you're praying for wisdom. And that wisdom is going to lead you to some ideas. And then you execute those ideas and you get rich. Now, I will say this. There's two things that I found as it relates to people when it comes to getting this thing called money. One, I don't believe that black people have a problem getting money. Like I think it's fairly easy for you to make enough money to just get by. All right, how many guys? Let me ask you this in the comments below. Let me know. Do you want to just survive or do you want to thrive? Let me know which one that is for you. Are you a person saying you want to thrive, or are you a person that just wants to survive? You just want to get by. You just want to make it. You're just over broke. You just make enough. Matter of fact, I would say that the job that you have, it probably pays you just enough, so you won't quit. And you probably work hard enough, just enough, so they won't fire you. How many guys been in that position? You get paid just enough not to quit, and you work just enough not to get fired. And so you keep your job, and that's good, right? That's a source of income. Now let me ask you this. With your source of income, whatever source that is that you have, right? Whatever that source is, I don't care whether you're working for somebody else. I don't care if you're working for yourself. I don't care if you got a side hustle. I don't really care what you do. I don't care. You should care what you do for money, but I don't care what you do for money. Let me ask you this. When that money comes into your hand, what are you doing with it? What are you doing with it, right? So one of the things you're probably doing, paying bills, buying food, get the internet, pay the phone bill, stuff like that, right? But what are you doing with the money that comes into your hand? So I do all of that stuff as well. I got to pay, I got bills just like everybody else. But I use my money, right? And I've learned how to actually multiply my money, right? So I use my money to invest in things that I can multiply my money with. So let's just say, for example, you see the little bottle that I'm holding, that I'm, just doing my labeling. I used some of my money to go buy these bottles. How much do you think this bottle costs? Right? How much do you think it costs to buy, to invest in, to grab, to hold when I get a whole bunch of them? Right? Now, I will say that this little bottle, it costs, as far as when I sell it, it's going to cost $5. How much do you think it costs me to buy it? How much do you think it cost me to buy? Go and put in the comments for your guess. How much did it cost for me to acquire this bottle of liquid that I'm going to go sell for $5? Let's do a little math today. See, math, that was one of the classes that was good in school, math. Now, algebra and all that bullshit, I don't know why they taught us all that, but math was pretty good. I mean, I told my godson over the weekend, say, you need to learn math. You need to learn how to count money. And he's having a hard problem. He's having probably like, what's 6 times 2? He was like 18. I was like, oh, Lord, we got a problem. Houston, we got a problem. You got to learn math, brother. You know what I mean? You might not learn all the other bullshit, but you need to learn math. So how much do you think this bottle cost me that I have in my hand? Vivian said 25 cents. This is a glass bottle, by the way. It's glass. And it's going to be a little bit more than 25 cents. So that's, I wish it was 25 cents. I'd really be getting it if it was 25 cents. Ursula Garnett said 49 cents. Okay. Kelvin said $1. Okay. All right. Anybody else? Any other guesses? See, here's the thing, guys. When we start talking about really getting money, leveling up, we don't get a lot of people interested in that. Most people, if I was talking about spending it, we party. We partying. We throwing cash in the air. We being stupid with money. Everybody shows up. But when we start talking about, man, what's it going to take for us to get this money? Not too many people interested in that. That's why I'm only looking for a few. I'm not showing no mass marketing thing. I'm only looking for a few. So how much do you think this bottle cost me? Okay, how many came? Okay, there you go, Ursula, depending on how many came in the box. So I got 50 in the box. I just got 50, $1. Okay. I wish I could have paid $1. I wish. Now, so I'm going to say, let's just say it costs $1.50, right? Per bottle, right? Now, of course, if I get more at one time, right, when I level up or when I partner with somebody and we buy in bulk together, then, well, so the glass bottle probably cost 79 cents, but I got juice in the bottle too. It's not about, it got juice in the bottle. So let's just say $1.50. All right, let's just say it costs, oops. I don't think this is black ice. Hold on a second. Nope, that's not black ice. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. All right, let's just say it costs $1.50. All right. Let's just say it costs $1.50. Now, if it costs me $1, oh Lord, one second, guys. Oh, that's not black ice either. Oh Lord, 1 second. Okay, there we go. All right, so if it costs me $1.50 and I sell it for $5, right? What's the difference? What's that difference? $1.50 to $5. How much is that? Right? How much is that? What's the difference? $1.50 to $5. What's the difference? Yeah, see, that math came in handy. $1.50 to $5. What's the difference? $1.50 to $5. What's the difference? That ain't even clean cotton. Shit. Okay, we're gonna have to do something else. $3.50. Okay, now. 1 second. This is a dope boy over here. 1 second. Oh, okay, that is right. Okay, that's dope boy. What's this then? That's dope boy. All right, so $3.50, right? So you paid $1.50 a box with $75, and then you sell it for $5. You made $175. Oh, you already ahead of me, Ursula. Dang. Okay. You quick on the draw. Okay, there you go. Well, hey, she done worked out. So $3.50, right? You multiply the $3.50 times 50 when I sell it, right? So I'm gonna take $3.50 times 50, and she already done did all that, and that's the amount of profit, right? $3.50 times 50. That's how much profit I'm gonna make, right? By selling these little bottles, right? $3.50 times 50, 3.5 times 50. $175 in profit. Now, $175 in profit. Now, I want you to think about how much money, Lord, how much money do you make per hour right now? How much money do you make per hour right now? And based upon that amount, if you make an hourly wage, I want you to tell me how many hours must you work for the job or at your place of employment or in whatever it is that you do how many hours do you have to work to make $175? That's my question. How many hours? See, what the hell? That is clean cotton. I thought so. What the? See, 5, 10, 15. What the? 5, 10, 15, 20. So what is this? What the hell? That's dope. This is clean cotton. Okay. How many hours? Why you say 250 minus 75? Yeah, that's right. You're right. But yeah, we just take the difference in the profit and we multiply times 50. And that brings us to that number. So how many hours will you have to work at your current place of employment in order to, yeah, that's a cool shirt, man. My boy inspired that world. That's where I got this shirt from. I'm the architect of my future, right? I'm the architect of my future. How many hours will you have to work in order to make $175? Yeah, it's clean cotton. How many hours will you have to work in order to make $175? That's the question I have for you. How many hours will you have to work to make $175? And so this is the same thing. This is the same question I posed to my godson when I took him out into the field. I taught him how to earn money, right? And to do for self, which is the same thing that Elijah Muhammad teaches the Nation of Islam, how to go out there slanging newspapers and bean pies and how to earn for self. And that's a very important principle that I believe that especially young men, not to mention women, need to learn. Now, the reason why I'm on here today is to talk to you about helping you to earn money if you want to do it and you're willing to work. So I'm going to tell you 2 things that's required for you to work with me so you can get paid. All right. Number one, right? Number one is going to require wisdom. That means that you learn something, which becomes knowledge, and then you then apply that knowledge and it becomes wisdom. So number one, if you want to work with me, you say, hey, man, I want to make some money, want to get on the team, I want to join the club or whatever. It's going to require wisdom. All right. Now, I teach the knowledge, but you applying the knowledge becomes wisdom. See, many people, they want to get the information, but they don't want to do nothing with it. That doesn't work. That doesn't get you where you want to be. So first you have to decide that you're going to get the wisdom, turn the knowledge, apply what we teach, and then now you have wisdom. The second thing that's required is effort. How many of you guys know some people who they got the knowledge, but they never try? Effort means trying. So many people want to make more money, but you never see them trying to make more money. You see them talking about it. You see them praying for it. You see them hoping for it. You see them complaining about what they don't have, but you never see them trying, putting in the effort to try to make some more money, right? So it's going to take a little bit of wisdom and a little bit of effort. So I teach this stuff to my club. It's called the Black Billionaires Club. We have over 70 members a part of the club right now. And, many of them are leveling up financially because they're applying what we teach and they're getting out there and they're trying in their local market. Now, let me ask you guys this. Let's just talk about this product right here, the Smell Good, right? Is there any place that you go where they don't want the place smelling good? It's somebody's car, somebody's, what the hell? Am I missing something? Okay. Somebody's car, somebody's office. Is there any place where they don't want it smelling good? The bathroom at the hotel or whatever, wherever you go, is there any place that you go that they don't want it smelling good? That's clean cotton, all right. One of these is clean cotton. It ain't this one. Okay? So, everyone wants it to smell good, right? Damn. I can't even tell the difference now, right? So if I was selling Smell Good and I'm in Atlanta, Georgia, and you were selling smell good and you were in Alabama, would that be a conflict? Would we be competing with each other? Or would you just be doing territory takeover in Alabama while I'm doing territory takeover in Atlanta? Everybody put a console territory takeover. So here's the deal, right? I'm not in Alabama. Okay? I could be. I need to duplicate myself in Alabama, but I can't be in Alabama and in Atlanta at the same time. So the people in Alabama are like, man, I really want to get some of that smell good, but you're in Atlanta. Do you have anybody in Alabama that I could get some of that smell good from? And I'll be like, no, I don't have anybody in Alabama because I haven't found anybody in Alabama that wants to work. You see how that works? It's like, dang, it's like a lose-lose for everybody. You know, I lose the opportunity to get a new customer. They don't get to smell good because the people in Alabama, they don't want to work. They want to talk about getting money, but they don't want to actually put in the effort to get the money. And listen, the market is ready. The market is there. The market is waiting for people that have got something to sell that they can buy. Would you agree? Now, this is something that every other nationality, they understand. Let me tell you what language, Chinese, the Asians, the Chinese, the Arabs, the Indians, the Mexicans, the white folk. You know what language they speak? They speak a language called money, right? Everywhere I go, they speak to me because they see, they see fat pockets. They speak money. It seems to be the black folk, the only people that don't speak that language. Black folks speak racism. Black folks speak, religion. Black folks speak everything but money. And everybody else is talking money. And black folks are talking about everything else but money. And that's crazy. That's crazy. So I want to teach you how to talk about money. Now I don't just talk about it, obviously, because I'm not a big talker of things. I'm a big doer of things. That's the biggest difference between me and most people, is I don't talk a whole lot. I get it's done. Okay? But let me tell you something. I don't get turned away by the Asian. I don't get turned away by the Chinese. I don't get turned away by the Mexicans. I don't get turned away by white folk because I speak their language. How about you? How about you? So we live in a capitalistic society here in America. And my question is, what are you doing to make sure that you got capital? What are you doing to make sure that you have capital? And this is the problem. Okay. This is crazy. This is crazy. I think this is clean cotton. What are you doing to make sure you got capital? Now, here's the deal. I want to help you. I want to help you to earn more money. But do you want to help yourself? Do you want to help yourself? Now, there's three particular ways. Three particular ways. It's called the science of getting rich. The science of getting rich. Anybody ever heard of that? The science of getting rich. There's three things that people buy. Okay? Three things people buy. Right? Number one, products. Right? So I have products to sell. Okay? I got products to sell. That's why I make money. That's one of the things I understand that people buy. They buy products. Right? You may not have a product, right? But why not? Why don't you? If you don't have a product, why not? And you can't tell because I run a service business. No, even if you run a service business, why you don't have a product, right? That's the first thing that people buy, products. Now, I just happen to sell products that everybody needs, right? I sell stuff like toothpaste. Everybody brushes their teeth. I sell laundry detergent. Everybody washes their clothes. I sell smell good. Everybody likes to smell good. I sell sheets. Everybody got to put sheets onto their bed. So I sell stuff that people gonna use anyway. The question is, am I gonna put myself in position for them to buy it for me? Now I'm telling you, black folk, y'all got to take it up another level as far as your thinking. Like I'm just gonna say this, and I don't mean to hurt nobody's feelings. Like I'm glad you got some, you got some creativity. But listen, can we do something other than t-shirts? I mean, I'm rocking my boy's t-shirt. I'm glad that I'm gonna support him and all that. But it's time for us to level up. Like, we don't need another t-shirt company. We don't need another not even a t-shirt company. It's a t-shirt design. And I'm trying to tell you, when you level up and thinking, you start saying, oh, wait a second. I'm not going to make another design because we got enough people that are making designs in our community. How about I become the person who actually provides the t-shirts that they design on. Why don't you do that? Then just make another t-shirt design. We got plenty of people, plenty of competition in that. But you know what? We don't have enough people selling toothpaste. No, we got a lot of people selling shea butter. We don't have enough people selling toothpaste. That's why I'm in the market. It seems to be all by myself. We don't have a lot of people selling sheets. No, not a lot of people selling that. We got a lot of people selling soap. Not a lot of people selling detergent. And we got a black-owned detergent company that I can connect you with if that's what you want to sell. See, I'm the plug. I'm connected to a whole bunch of stuff. I can sell whatever I want. Right? And I can get you to help you to sell whatever it is that you might want to sell as well. But I want you to start level up in your thinking. Right? Stop putting yourself in a position where you're in heavy competition, doing the same thing that everybody else is doing. That's what we got to move away from. Now, the second thing, man, that's an ice cream machine. Ice cream truck in the neighborhood. Y'all know y'all don't give me an ice cream thing, right? Toothpaste man be bringing up Mr. Toothpaste man, Mr. Toothpaste man. Mr. Toothpaste man, yeah. I can't wait till I get my little music going. I just heard him outside. Anyway, so the first thing is products, right? Now that's relatively easy to sell, right? You get the product, buy a wholesale, and you bring it into your community. You sell it wholesale. You sell it retail. They're gonna buy toothpaste anyway. They're gonna buy it from somewhere. I'm just telling them you ain't got to go to CVS no more. You ain't got to go to Walmart no more. You can come to Black Mart. You can come to ERGJ store. And they be like, yeah, I'm coming to the ERGJ store. You got the good toothpaste. I got the bamboo charcoal toothpaste. Ain't nobody really selling that around here but me. Right? I ain't got it's not exclusive, but it's shit. I'm just the only one that's thinking about it. So products. Number 2, services. Services. Right? You're serving people. You got life coaches, you life insurance. You got service that you provide some type of way, marketing services, graphic design. I can go on and on, but you got a service. That's the number 2 thing that people buy. They buy a service. What does service do? Service makes their life easier. Services makes their life more convenient, more efficient. Services. The key word in there is serve. The key word is serve. The key word is not sell. The key word is serve. So this is how it goes. You sell products, you offer services. Yeah, I'm a master sales consultant. People don't understand this stuff. They get tripped up because they're trying to sell services. No, you offer services. You sell products. Right? Products you sell. Services you offer. Because you are a person, you are a servant. And you have a solution for someone to their problem, whether that be they want to make more money. Like when I say I'm gonna teach you how to, I'm gonna show you how to make more money. You can come into the club. I'm offering a service. I'm offering a service. I'm not selling it. You can come, you can not come. We're gonna keep going regardless of whether you decide to join or not. It's up to you. I'm just telling you, we making money. You want to be in that club? So be it. You don't? Keep going. Hope it works out for you. Don't let the door hit you on the way out. Right? So 1, you got products. 2, you got services. And 3, which is, I would say, the most valuable of them all, is you have knowledge or wisdom. Right? Knowledge or wisdom. Now, this is where you really take it up a notch. When you get to a place where you are teaching, right, others. You teach knowledge. Right? You teach now. So people pay for the class. They pay for the workshop. They pay for the seminar. They pay to learn from your expertise. In the comments below, I'd like for you to share what are you an expert in? What class should I be looking to attend that you are the teacher at? What are you an expert in? That you're going to teach to other people and they're going to sign up to come to your class because you're the master teacher in this particular area, this industry, this sector. What is your area of expertise where people are going to pay for your class? Right? In the comments below, what's your area of expertise? What class are you should you be teaching that other people are going to pay you for? What's your area of expertise? Now, here's the deal. Everybody doesn't have an area of expertise. Now, that's bad. You've been on this earth how long and you haven't become an expert in anything? You're a jack of all trades. That's a problem. See, when you're a jack of all trades, you don't get expert kind of money. You don't get special kind of money. You get general kind of money. You get common kind of money. You get just like everybody else kind of money. So one thing I want to make sure that you teach your children is become specialists in something, right? Become specialists in something. Now we have here the real relationship mentor says he or she, I don't know if it's a he or she, but on Instagram, they say that they can teach on love and relationships. Love and relationships. So you're going to teach on what you're going to, I don't know what that means. I guess that's very vague, by the way. If you say you teach on love and relationships, that's very vague. Now, if you were to say, hey, I can teach people what about love and relationships? You can teach them how to stay married for 10 years. What is that you teach? Love and relationship is so vague. And that's the big arena, by the way, because everyone's heart is pricked. Oh, what's going on, Brother Anthony? Oh, I did not know that. That's my bro Anthony. So when you say love and relationship, Mr. Wilson, we know you as a relationship mentor, right? Something like that. Yeah. So what in particular do you focus on? Marriage? You know what I'm saying? Like when we say love relate, that's a little vague. But obviously people pay for that, right? That's a big industry. Everybody want to talk about love and their relationships and being broken and being cheated on and all that good stuff. Matter of fact, Anthony Wilson, he wrote a book. We read it last year for the book club. I think it's called The Eve Effect. I don't know if he got another book coming out, man. That was a good book. That was a good book, brother. I still got my copy. We went through that book, man. I had people buy that book. I don't know if he wrote another book since that, but that was a good book. All right. So he said marriage, dating, and family. So Brother Wilson, he is the relationship mentor. He teaches classes or workshops or seminars on marriage, dating, and family, right? And people, right, they sign up for the class because he's an expert in love and relationships. So let's recap this again. I want to help you get rich, and I want to help you earn more money. Now I will tell you that me helping you, right? That's not free. But me talking about this today is giving you some general information about some of the things that you can decide that, hey, you know what? I do want to earn some more money. And I think this brother might be able to help me. And if you think that, then you join the club. It's very simple. Called the Black Billionaires Club. You can find it. You can join. And you can really get some real good stuff. I mean, free stuff is going to be free. So the science of getting rich. 3 things that people buy. Right? 3 things that people buy. Knowledge. It's what you sell. Services is what you offer. And knowledge and or wisdom is what you teach. So everybody put in the comments below, sell, offer, teach. Sell, offer, teach. Oh my. Sell, offer, teach. Oh my. Okay? Now that we got that out of the way. Landscape Loud said he's an expert in motivating, inspiring you to be a better you. So expert motivator, get you to do stuff that you wouldn't have done before. He can motivate you and get you ready to go. Man, you're going to hit that home run next time. Sell, offer, teach. Now, here's the deal. I'm talking to Landscape. I'm talking to my relationship mentor, Miss Vivian. They participate. It seems like I don't know everybody else. And went okay, Kelvin as well. So now you see these 3 things: sell, offer, teach. Sell, offer, teach. So in the comments below, first let's talk about sell. Give me one product that you sell. Now I know the relationship mentor, you got a book. You sell a book. Great. You have a product. I know that Landscape Lowry, I got his shirt on today. He has t-shirts. At least he has at least one product that he sells. He has t-shirts. All right. All right. This is the way to wealth. He's selling t-shirts. He got a book he sells. Right. What else? Anybody else from Facebook? What is something that you sell? Vivian Reed, she says she sells essential oils. She has a product. We're talking about at least one product that you sell. Now, if you don't have a product to sell, I'm telling you, you're missing out on right now money. Everybody putting comments on right now. You're missing out on right now money. So what you see, when you look at my Facebook, my Instagram, or whatever it is that you might be looking at, and you see money in my hand, I'm getting right now money because I got products to sell. Right now money. Okay, you got t-shirts as well. T-shirt. Okay, I know that. T-shirts as well. I'd love to see that t-shirts. I might have to, rock me one. Act like I'm learning about relationships. I need help in that. Help me, brother. I need help in that area. This is right now money. Now here's what's important about right now money. Most of y'all have right now money problems. You don't have a money problem that's going to get you that you got to take care of 2 weeks from now. You got a money issue that you need to take care of right now. And if you don't have right now money, well, now you're in a position where you got to beg, borrow, and steal so you can take care of your right now money problem. Would you agree? Now we got right now money problems that come up all the time. Called Murphy's Law. The tire goes flat, you know what I'm saying? Or you run over a nail, air conditioning goes out. Somebody cracks the window. I don't know, the light in the refrigerator don't come on no more. Something always happening, right? Some stuff's breaking down, right? And you need right now money, but you don't have a right now position in this thing called capitalism. Now I heard essential oils. We got plenty of people watching. Got essential oil. Only 3 people that named a product that they sell. That's right now money. That's right now, hand to hand, real quick, on the internet, through your website, whatever it can be, right now. Right? Thanks so much for joining. So that's the first, to sell. You have a product to sell. Next, service. Service. In the comments below, name one service that you have to offer that people will buy. They'll sign up. They'll come get the service. So guys that don't know me, I'm a certified financial educator. I do coaching. I do consultations. People come on to my Facebook page. They can get an appointment. They can pay for their appointment. And we will go through a whole lineage of how to help them get the kind of money that they want to get. How to help them get out of debt. These are the how-tos that you offer through your sales, or through your services that you offer. Right? You're offering, you're saying, man, I got coaching. Okay, Mr. Mark Daniels, they got wedding consultation. Landscape says got landscaping services. Name something a service that you have to offer. Now, here's the thing. I want you to get all 3. I want you to have the triple banger. You know what I'm saying? I want you to have a product to sell, a service to offer, and knowledge to teach. Okay? That's what I want you to get to, hopefully. I don't know if you want to get there, but I want to get you there because I know now you got what? That's multiple streams right there. Just 3. If you can just get 3. And they can all be around the same thing. For example, a relationship mentor. He teaches. He probably does some type of relationship counseling, I'd imagine. I don't know. You tell me. So yeah, he offers classes, retreats, and seminars on how to strengthen marriage, how to date on purpose, and more. So he's offering some services. Obviously, the classes are going to probably be the how-to and the knowledge, but he's got the retreats and the seminars, right? And the strength of marriage, how to date on purpose. So he's offering services, which are like consultations, retreats, seminars. He's got a service to offer as a relationship mentor. That key word right there tells you right there that he's a coach of some sort, of a trainer of some sort. He's guiding you. He's an accountability man. Because he's a mentor. See what I'm saying? Landscape, you say MSI. I don't know what that stands for. Multiple streams of income. Everybody put it down on hashtag MSI. Now, again, guys, I think I behoove you to tag somebody. Because, see, we go through this life and we be like, ain't nobody trying to help me. Oh, woe is me. Oh, woe is me. And then people out here trying to help, and then you don't even notice. You know why you don't get those people? You don't come around those people that really are trying to help you? Because you're never looking for them. See, in this thing called life, there's this thing called you seek and you will find. And so it's just the doggone truth that you might in your mind, like, man, God, send me an angel. And God saying, well, I just need you to look for the angel. And because you never seek, you never find. So this feed right now on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram, it's not going to show up on most people's feed because most people are looking for ways to spend money. Most people are looking for ways that they can entertain themselves by spending their hard-earned cash. They just got paid on Friday. They broke on Monday. That's what most people are doing. But I'm so glad that God's got me connected to the few. God's got me connected to the chosen ones. Not the many, I'm not concerned about the many. The many are only going to be changed when a few get their act together. Now I talk about money. So we were talking about products to offer or sell, services to offer, and then the last one, you got knowledge or wisdom to teach. And I think I asked this earlier, what would you teach? What class would you hold? What workshop would you hold? What seminar would you hold based upon your expertise, your experience? You're saying, man, I've been wanting to teach this thing. I know Mark Dames, for example, he's always talking to me about, man, I really want to help people. I really want to teach people how to set up their business correctly, how to do it right, how to really put the whole plan together in advance. I know that's something he's been wanting to teach. What's something that you've been wanting to teach? Like, man, I just really want to teach people this. Now, here's the deal. I'm not saying that you got to have the degree, the certificate. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that this is something that you have learned. Maybe you educated yourself about this thing. Maybe you were just thinking that does this thing called study life, and you realize here's the answer. God has given it to you. It don't always have to come from some college or some certification program or all this stuff. Because a lot of those things are just, you know, I'm going to tell you. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you how jacked up some stuff is. So y'all know I'm a certified financial educator, right? What if I told you this? When I went to do this through this certification to become certified as a financial educator, would you believe they didn't teach me anything about money? They did not. And I was quite perplexed. I was like, damn, I think I'm gonna have to study for all this stuff, all this hard stuff, all this math stuff, all this insurance stuff, all of it. No. You know, you know what that certification program was? The certification program was just simply how to put yourself in position to make money as an educator. Not to teach you, because guess what? If you're an educator or you're a teacher, you can always read through the manual. You can always guide people through a manual. That's easy to do as a teacher. But to put yourself in a position that you can acquire contracts, that you can land deals and speaking engagements, that's what they were teaching. I was like, wow, I'm a certified financial educator that didn't have to study finance. Wow. So don't get it twisted to think that all of these programs that they have out here to give you another piece of paper on the wall that supposedly validates you is what it is. It's not. And people don't like me because I just tell the truth, but see, the truth hurts. Now, that doesn't mean everything is invalid. I'm just saying it's just some of the things you need to know. Now, getting back to the teaching part. Teaching from your wisdom, teaching from your knowledge, teaching from your experience. Teaching how to or how not to. See, the how not to is just as valid as the how to. I mean, at least it can keep people from doing dumb stuff. At least if they know the dumb stuff that's there. Now, if you're really an ace teacher, you're going to teach the good and the bad and the ugly. Say, here's what to do, here's what not to do. That's really the mark of a really good teacher. They teach you the what to do and what not to do. So Landscape Lounge said, I'll be teaching how to live a positive life and how to landscape your life. That man, I love that. How to landscape your life from Landscape Lounge. Right? Brothers just doing for I told somebody today, Landscape, you're one of my star pupils, by the way. Right? But what are you going to be teaching? What would you teach? What would you teach? You got a product to sell, you got a service to offer, and you have a class, a seminar, or workshop to teach. Now, let's make sure we understand this point. There is a difference. There is a vast difference between preacher and teacher. Okay? And that doesn't make one good better than the other, but there's a difference. There's a difference between sharing a message, spreading the gospel. There's a difference between preaching, talking about it, and teaching, showing how to do it. Y'all understand that, right? So don't get them twisted. Think, oh, I can talk about it. No, that's not teaching. That's talking about it. And we might can learn something from what you talk about. But what about showing? Right? What about the steps that are necessary to accomplish this particular goal? So understand there's a difference between preaching and teaching. I'm a teacher. I might preach a little bit every now and then. Right? And there's some preachers who are teachers as well. I'm not saying that they're separate, but there's a difference between preaching and teaching. All right. So what is something that you would teach? I see you, Vivian, saying, hey, how to feel better without so many pharmaceutical products. Okay. essential oils and names and herbs. I'm my own sampler, right? So I tell you, I've been telling you this for a long time, Vivian, right? You have a lane, right, in just teaching the benefits of essential oils, what they do, what each one does. If you just did that, and see, this stuff is very simple, but people like to make things more complicated than they are. I want to tell you that getting rich is simple. Getting rich is easy. It's mathematically easy to understand, mathematically simple to understand, and I would say it's relatively easy to do. Now, I know some people may not agree with me because they've looked at this thing called getting rich as being hard and difficult their whole life. That's just what their mind has made. They've conditioned their mind to believe that it's hard. But if it's hard for you, that doesn't necessarily mean it's hard for me. If it's difficult for you, it does not necessarily mean it is difficult for me. One of the keys, two keys, obviously, when it comes to getting rich, and I'm putting getting rich and wealthy in the same category, just for today's purposes. I like to say rich is one syllable. Is number one, I think it's important. I think everybody knows how to get money. So I'm not going to act like you don't know how to get money. I don't think that's ever been an issue with black folk, particularly getting money. We know how to get money. If we didn't know how to get money, we wouldn't have $1.3 trillion of spending power. So, but the getting money is not an issue. But I would say, number one, the first thing you got to do if you really want to get rich is you got to discipline yourself. It's called delayed gratification. You got to decide that you're going to master money. Everybody putting console on master money. You have to decide. It's the decision you make. Everybody's not going to make this decision, right? Because it's like, oh man, that means I can't. Now, hey, listen, you have to decide that you're going to master money. That's the number one thing. What does master money mean? I spend less than I earn. What does master money mean? I pay myself first. Master money. You know all the stuff that you need to do. I'm not going to go through all of that. That's basics. Those are basics. But you wouldn't be surprised. You wouldn't be amazed at people who choose not to do the basics. They don't. They just, the basics that we all know, that we've been knowing for years, that our grandma taught us, that somebody taught us along the way, that we heard these sayings, the basics. I'm not interested in the basics. I want it to be like class 505. It need to be very difficult. That way I have a reason, excuse not to do it. And because I got a reason, excuse not to do it, now I can justify not doing it. And because I can justify not doing it, then I can get comfortable being broke. Oh, don't shout it down because I'm preaching good. See that? Y'all don't want to hear this today. Right? Last thing I said, how to demand what you want out of life started with affirmations and creating vision boards and steps to become one with the universe and following the universal law. Hey, you know what, brother Landscape? That's a lot. But I will tell you, if you teach on the universal laws, first understanding them and then how to apply them, that in itself is a market by itself. I think that would be an element for penetration in the market. Plenty of people doing vision boards. Don't be just like them, right? What I would say, Landscape, what's better, what's more powerful than a vision board? I'll tell you what's more powerful than a vision board. A goal party. Everybody put it down, so goal party. GOAL party. See, a lot of people do visions, right? But they never make a goal out of it. So all year they're just looking at this thing that they want, but they never put a plan in place to get it. That's the problem with the vision boards. It's another step after that. Yes, do the vision, right? Get all the pictures on the board. Yes, do all of that stuff. And then whenever you do it, I know people wait till the beginning of the year, but just do it. Okay, now what? Oh, now we got to put together a plan in order to acquire this stuff. Okay, you want the damn yacht? How much does the yacht cost? Okay, what is it going to take for you to get that kind of money to get that yacht? Now I know you can manifest the yacht. You can think about the yacht so much that all of a sudden the price come down. And it's like, wow, now I have a yacht. Or God can bless you with a yacht. But more than likely, you got to be working towards it. Okay, more than likely, you got to be working towards it. So what I found is that people they go halfway, right? It's halfway. That's like halfway. The vision board is just the beginning. So at least you got that part. But year after year after year, you're doing a vision board. And yes, you do actually see some of these things come to pass because at least they're in your spirit. But I'm telling you, if you want to do what I call, you want to put steroids to your goals. You know what I'm saying? You want massive, you want like an explosion to happen in your life. as it relates to you attaining the things that you want out of life, not that I want for you, but that you want for yourself out of life, I'm telling you, you start doing a goal party. You start saying, man, here's what I want. Here's how much it costs. Here's what I'm willing to give up in order to do what's necessary to get this thing. And then you go to work until it happens. You will be amazed how fast. Matter of fact, Landscape, you already know, because you was probably like, hey, you know what I'm saying? Back in the day when your credit wasn't where your credit wanted to be, you was like, man, I want my credit to be this number. And he was like, okay. And then what I got to do in order to get my credit score to this number? Okay, that's what I got to do. Okay, let me go to work on that. And then you say, man, what do I need to do? How quickly can I get this thing to this number? All right, man, I'm going to shoot for about 6 months. In 6 months, I'm gonna drive my credit score from a 550 to an 800. And guess what, Landscape? Because you set the goal and you figured out what was necessary for you to do it, you got it done. Everybody put in the console, get it done, son. Get it done, son. Right? So Vivian said, oh, Mark Daniels said, man, he's gonna teach on marketing and customer acquisition. Oh Lord, I need some of that. They're saying I tend to, you know what, Vivian, we all do. We got brains, and our brains are complicated. I mean, our brains can figure out all these computations. They can figure out all these different ways in order to accomplish something. Our brains are phenomenal. I mean, our brains have so much going on that we tend to complicate things because we are just sophisticated individuals. But I just want y'all to know everything ain't got to be complicated. Okay? Some things are simple. Yes, some things are simple. But if you make it complicated, it will be. Okay? And this thing called money is really relatively simple. Right? These small principles that I talk about that you can either choose to obey, which means that if you obey them, you'll have good success when it comes to money. Or you can disobey or neglect. Either way. And when you neglect these simple things, you find yourself having trouble, money trouble. Right? Universal laws are important to learn. A goal party. Get it done. They're measurable and attainable, right? So that's the problem that I have with vision boards. Yeah, it's great. It's a great start, especially if you ain't never even dreamed about what you want out of life, right? But man, let's move past the vision boards in 2020. How about that? I mean, we're getting to the end of a decade, and y'all still doing vision boards without actually setting goals for the things that you say you see you having or acquiring in your life. Okay, let's level up. Get a goal party going on. Now, let's talk about a few things here, guys, as I want to help you get rich, okay? Now, obviously, I've shared some things with you already that you could take and you can run with it, but most people won't. They just won't, because they still like, that just sounds too simple. It's got to be more. I'm telling you, no, it's not. But, you know, I realized I was that guy at one point in time. I just didn't believe. I didn't believe it's that simple. I did not believe. I was like, man, I've been living this hard life for so long. 20 years, 30 years, been broke, didn't have $500 to my name. It can't be that easy. I want to tell you it is. But it won't be, because unless you believe that it is, right? You know, if you think you can or you think you can't, you're right. So whatever it is that you think up here, whatever's happened over your lifetime that you have formulated this idea, you're right in your own perspective. That doesn't mean it is true. It just means that you're right. There's a difference between being right and something being true. I want you to understand that well. You are right. You are right. Whatever you think, however you think, as it relates to this thing called getting money, as it relates to this thing called building wealth, if you think the only way that you're going to get rich is by scratching a number every week and praying to the gods that your numbers roll in, if that's what you think, you are right. Doesn't mean it's true. Just means that you're right. And I want to make sure that you feel good being right. Right? If you think that you got to work at a job for the next 40 years, that you got to pick cotton, that you can only acquire a little bit of money from the master, if that's what you think, and you're going to use that, and if that's what you think, you're right. You are right. Doesn't mean it is true. Just means that you're right in your thinking, because that's how you think. That's all you know. That's cool. I get it. But if you're saying, you know what? I realize there's a different way. Everybody put in comments, so different. There's a different way. And if you just pay attention. I mean, I got a book right back here. It's called The Black Billionaires Club. If you just read that book, you'll see there's something different. Something different going on with billionaires. Something's different going on with millionaires. Something different is going on with quarter millionaires. There's something different going on. I mean, they got the same rules, but they're having a different approach to these rules. There's something different. Gotta be. Because if it wasn't something different, everybody would get the same thing. Would you agree? If it wasn't something different, everybody would be getting the same thing. So I know that's right. You're writing it down. So it's something different. Now you got to ask yourself. Here's the question I want you to ask yourself. Do you want the same that everybody else is getting, which is not much? Or do you want something different? This is what it comes down to. Am I cool getting the same? Do I want the same? I mean, they making $10 an hour. I'm making $10 an hour. We equal. We good. It must be that they only pay $10 an hour. No, that's not true. They only pay you $10 an hour. And somebody else over there making $15 an hour. So you got to ask yourself, am I cool? Am I cool with the same? Now, some of us, we're cool with the same. I'm not talking to you. You go be cool with the same and go hang out with the same. As I told you, I'm looking for the few. I'm looking for the few that say, you know what? First, I realize there's something different. Two, I want something different. I mean, I've been living with the same. I've been living in this life and this space, in this financial space for long enough. I'm ready for something different. And if you're ready for something different, then what that first means is that you got to get around different people. You got to get around different people who are having different conversations. How many guys know would understand this when I say that in the Black Billionaires Club, which is a club that I run, that we started at the beginning of last year, we have over 70 members now who wanted something different, and they are getting something different. How many of you guys will understand that we have different conversations with our members than we do with the general public? Which is what we're doing now. This is general public. Now, I gave y'all something for free. And in case y'all don't know, I mean, I don't need to go through all that. I charge a pretty penny for my time, because my time, I could be out here getting it, but I'm here talking to you right now. Okay? So first you have to recognize that something different is available. The second thing I want you to understand is that you actually have access to something different. No longer have they locked the vault and kept all it. Now there's still some stuff that's secret. You only get, as you move up in level, you start getting more access, and you can start getting new information that wasn't available to you. I mean, why would they share the secrets of wealth? Not just the secrets of wealth. Why would they share the secrets of the uber wealthy, right, to the people who don't even have a desire to attain it? But as you progress and you go higher in your brackets of income, then new doors of opportunity, new information, it opens up to you because you can afford it. How many of you guys know that knowledge is pretty free to the general public, and you can get general public knowledge? You can even go to as far as getting a little bit of specialized knowledge. But when you want that extra special knowledge, you got to pay for it. Oh, Lord, y'all didn't know that, huh? Y'all didn't know that there's a vault of knowledge that's only available to the people who can afford it and are willing to pay for it. Yeah, I hate to tell you that, but it's true. There are certain clubs. Some of them call it commerce clubs, something like that. There are charter clubs. There are golf clubs. There are associations that are only available to people who are willing to pay for it and can afford it. Now, there must be a reason why, access to some of this stuff is, $1,000 a month or something like that. There must be a reason. Now, it's probably not just because they want to get rich. I don't think that's what it is. I think they do that because there's a certain way to separate the real from the fake. See, real don't play around when it goes, I'm gonna pay $1,000. I'm getting my $1,000, $2,000, $10,000 worth. I'm coming, I'm showing up. I'll be there. I'll vote. I'll do whatever necessary. I got $1,000 rolling online. But when it's free, I probably won't show up. Something came up. Oh, the football game's on. Can't go. See, there's access that will not be available to the person who will only choose to pay for free. Now, this person who pays for free all the time, who never pays admission, this person also hardly ever pays attention. They can't even afford it. They can pay to get in, but they can't even pay. They won't even pay to pay attention. They still don't get nothing out of it. So yes, I understand that I should charge for my services. Now, here's another reason why I charge for my services. Because I know the cost that I put out for my services, I know it's really nothing to most people. I also know that each and every weekend, these same people who keep complaining, keep saying they want help and they want to make more money and they want to get out of debt and all this stuff, every weekend they go spend money unconsciously. It's nothing for them to spend $20 in a day. And I'm saying, hey, I'm just asking for $20 a month and I'll help you get out of debt. Yeah, I'm asking for $20 a month and I'll teach you everything you want to know. I'll give you access to everything I got access to. But you know what? That $20 a day is important to them. They made it important to them. Right? They got to go get the popcorn at the movies. They got to, get all the hot dogs and all the hog mog and they got to have that stuff. Although Monday through Thursday, they're talking about how bad their life is. Monday through Thursday, they're talking about how they don't like working for this corporation. Monday through Thursday, they're talking about all this stuff. Then Friday comes. Oh, Lord, I just got paid. It's Friday night. What are we going to plan to do to spend all this little bit of check we got? And then that way we can make it through the weekend. And then we start the process all over again. Damn, it's Monday. I ain't got no damn money. Shit. Man, I don't like this feeling. Man, let me go tune into Facebook and let me listen to ERGJ for a week. Maybe this week I'll do something different. Oh, no. The weekend came. Football came back on again. College on. They got all these distractions. I got to go to the game. I got to go to the concert. I got to go to the club. I got to smoke the reefer. I got to drink the alcohol. I got to do all this stuff that brings me no value. And then I can come back again on Monday and I can do the same thing. Again, it's a vicious cycle. I want you to understand this. If you want your life to change, if you want your financial life to change, if you want your bank account to change, if you want your wallet to change, if you want your purse to change, you got to change. If you refuse to change, nothing changes. Day in, day out, week in, week out, year in, year out. Decade later, same. 20 years later, same. 25 years later, same. 30 years later, same. It's the same. Why? Because you just refuse to change. You refuse to invest in things that can help you. You refuse to learn what you don't know. You just refuse. All the hoping, all the wishing, all the praying doesn't make a difference to the person whose will, because he gives you free will, whose will won't change. See, you can sit and you can pray and ask God to change something, but here's what God will not do. He will not make you do it. He won't make you do it. You got to change. You got who the fat going on, Fat Mac? Say you want to be on my live video. Okay. I feel you, brother. Let's see what you're talking about here on Instagram. See if we're going to let you in, man. But you have to change. You have to be willing to change. So we have an option for you. We have an opportunity for you. It's called the Black Billionaires Club. This is where you make a decision to get with people who can connect with you and can help you change. Man, I'm about to lose Instagram real quick, brother. I might have to re-up. I guess I hit my hour. I didn't even know I've been on here an hour. I'm gonna shut it down and bring it back up, and I'll bring it back in, brother Matt.
Okay, appreciate it.
All right. Dang, look at that, man. I got to an hour on Instagram already. I'll be back on Instagram in just a second. So if you're part of the BBC, go ahead and put in the console hashtag BBC. I just want to see who's here. See who's here. Now, Mark Dane said, man, but some try to, yes, Some try to shortcut the process by skipping to the paid access without mastering the free stage. I get that. Now, listen, the good thing about school, right? The good thing about school is that it did teach us that there are grades. You graduate from level to level, right? You go from first grade to second grade to third grade to fourth grade. That's the good thing, I think, that has been set up as far as this school, this institution they call school. Now, there's some things I don't like about it, but you can't throw the baby out with the bathwater. So we do understand that there are levels. We got to graduate. Everybody putting down, so graduate. Now, as you get older, you might say something like, get promoted. Now, some people are trying, like you said, some people are trying to go to fast track. How many guys know the fast track never wins? It never works. It never works. It never works. 1 second. Setting this thing back up. All right, back on Instagram. Ooh, this is good. This is some good stuff in it. So you want to skip the if you're trying to skip the free stage or the introductory stages or the 101s, that's a problem, because now you're getting to advanced stage that you really are not prepared for. You're not ready for this because you missed 101, you missed 102, and you're trying to say, oh, well, I missed all that. I skipped those classes. Let me go to 103 over here, and then I'll just kind of figure it out. That's whoo, that's tough. Right? That's tough. Never no satisfaction doing that. So here's the opportunity that you have. As I mentioned, there's three things that people pay for. They pay for products, they pay for services, and they pay for knowledge, right? So I can teach you the knowledge, okay? And I can give you a product to sell, right? So if I teach you the knowledge, now you got the knowledge, you have the wisdom, you apply it, you go apply it, and guess what? Then you can go teach it to somebody else. So that gives you I can give you 2 streams of income just like that. Now, the third thing, services to sell. I can through my coaching and my future by design coaching, I can figure out what it is that you are good at, what's your expertise, and I can teach you, right? Through teaching knowledge, I can teach you how to set yourself up to offer your services and get more clients or get more customers, more clients with your services. That's what you do. Matter of fact, they called me in next Saturday. I'll be at a life insurance presentation. They want me to teach them how to get more clients. Like, I'm not in life insurance, but it doesn't matter because I understand how to build a pipeline, how to talk to people, how to get, you know what I'm saying? Like life insurance got to be one of the most toughest things to sell, but they're bringing me in to teach them how to sell, right? Teach them how to offer. You will be amazed at what I'm going to actually teach them. I'm going to teach them something that's so simple that they've probably been overlooking it for so long. And they be like, you know what? All this time, that's all I had to do. Like, yeah, because I do simple. I don't do difficult. If it's difficult, I don't want to do it. Because if it's too difficult for me, it's going to be too difficult for somebody else to follow. I'm not about that life, okay? So anyway, if you're interested in what we're talking about here, if you want to get rich, if you want to earn more money, and you want to learn how to earn more money, and you want to get rich, you want to get out of debt, you want to live financially free, you want to either expand in any one of those 3 areas, products, services, and knowledge, and you're tired of trying to do it by yourself because you only know so much, and you need to get around other people who know more than you so they can help you get to where you want to go. Well, that's called join the Black Billionaires Club. You can do it 2 ways. You can go to my appointment calendar. You can set up an appointment on my Facebook, and you pay for that appointment, and we can have a conversation to help you that way if you want one-on-one, or you can join the club. It's only $20 a month. So you can pay me $200 an hour. You can pay me $20 a month. It's up to you. Your choice, right? I tell people I think the $20 a month is such a value because you get ongoing. You get ongoing training, ongoing accountability. You get ongoing. Somebody say, man, we set this up. Here's what we talked about last month. Okay, what did you execute? What did you accomplish? Oh, I didn't, I get much done. I had this happen. And, my wife and this and this and that. Okay, so now what? Now we got to look at, okay, now we actually got, we behind. We're behind our timeline. What we're going to do to pick it up, right? Sometimes you need that. You need ongoing help because here's the deal. If you could do it by yourself, it'd already be done. Would you agree? If right now you're in debt and you want to get out of debt, if you could do it by yourself, wouldn't it already be done? If you have a certain threshold, a certain income you want to make, and you're not there, and you've been talking about making $100,000 a year for past 10 years, and you're not there yet, if you could do it by yourself, would it already be done? So logically, you would say, well, hey, I've been trying this thing out all by myself for this long and it ain't worked. Maybe it's time to get what? Some help. Everybody put in console help. Now, Brother Matt, man, I'm back on. Did you need to come on? I know you were going to chat with us for just a second. We're back here if you want to request. Or I don't know if I open it. Do I got to open it up or something like that? No, that wasn't it. That wasn't it. That didn't work. Oh, it looks like it's open. So if you want to come on, just let me know, brother. So again, guys, let me keep going. So that's black ice. I gotta get black ice. I'm gonna put black magic on there for right now. Just so I know. It's black magic. All right. So okay, here we go. So if you are interested in what we're talking about, guys, you go to Black Billionaires Club. Here's the website. Okay, you here? Did you need to talk to me, brother? I don't know how this works. I'm trying. I'm gonna try to add you to the stream. So as you guys, I showed y'all earlier the 50 pack, right? So I'm gonna go out here. I'm gonna take my products that I got, boom, bam, right? Let's just say I paid $1.50 for each one of these bottles. I'm gonna go out and I'm gonna sell them for $5. I'm gonna turn this box into $175. That's called multiplying money. Everybody put in console multiply money. I've learned how to multiply money. That's why I'll never be broke. Right? Now, many of us learn how to get money, but we haven't learned how to multiply the money. So the money that you get from the job or get from wherever, have you learned how to multiply? I've learned how to multiply, and I can teach you how to multiply money. Right? And that's a lot of different ways. You don't necessarily have to sell products. I mean, you don't have to. I recommend it, but you don't have to. I mean, I recommend you have each one of those in your tool bag: products, knowledge, and services. Some of you guys don't. Some of you guys don't have no product to sell. You don't have no service that you offer, and you don't have no knowledge to teach. That's why you get stuck. That's why you just get stuck. Okay, got you. That's why you get stuck working for the man or working on the plantation, because you won't get a product to sell. You won't learn a service. Get a service that you can offer, and you won't share any of the knowledge that you won't teach any of the knowledge that you have. This is why you get stuck in a job. Let me say that again. I don't think people heard me that time. Let me say it one more time. Here's the reason why people get stuck working on the job, working for the man. They get stuck on this thing they call the plantation, even though they signed up for it. The reason why you get stuck is because you won't go get a product to sell. You won't go and provide a service that you can offer, and you won't teach knowledge that you know. You just won't do it. Now, maybe nobody ever told you it's just that simple. Hey, you know what? I'm at the job. I don't like the job, but I do this thing on the side, and I got this hobby. And I know how to stitch and crochet. I never thought about, number one, I never thought about selling some of the blankets that I crochet. I never thought about teaching someone else, how to crochet, because now I can get students, and that can be that'd be knowledge that I serve. And you know what? I never thought about what else could you do with that? What kind of service could I offer? I don't know. Maybe some type of service where you take the blankets to an elderly home, or you make little, I don't know what kind of service you can offer that. I'm a little stuck on that. But anyway, you get my point. Somebody gonna come up with something. But this is what we do in the Black Billionaires Club, guys. We got ideas that, I already give away enough ideas, but you just think, what kind of ideas I give you if you pay me? Oh, Lord Jesus, no. And here's one other thing that happens when you join the Black Billionaires Club. I have just added, which I didn't add before until the end of the year, because we're getting serious about 2019, the end of a decade, by the way, is you join a club and you're going to get one session, 30-minute session a month with me. That's right. We're going to sit down. We're going to talk about what you want to do and where you are, what you're trying to accomplish. We're going to put together a plan. Everybody putting console plan. Put together a plan for you to follow and execute so you can get the results that you want out of life. You mean all that for $20 a month? Yeah. Why only $20 a month? Because I know most people won't do it. That's why. It don't matter what the cost is. It could be $2 a month. People still won't do it. It don't matter. It doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter the cost, right? People that won't do it. They just won't. It's just like, oh, all this help is in front of me. People keep talking about they ain't getting support. Yeah, you got support. You just won't use it. You just won't. I don't know why you won't. I don't know why you keep complaining that you don't have support. The reality is that you won't accept the support that comes to you because you think the support got to look a certain way. It's got to be dressed a certain way. It's got to have letters behind their name. They got to be some fake ass celebrity or something like that. I don't know what's wrong with you. I don't know what the problem is. We jacked up here. Somebody done messed us up. So that's why $20 a month, right? Who knew? Let me tell you something. Let me tell you what's so fabulous about $20 a month. It's a little piss in the bucket. I mean, you go get a dub for $20. You can smoke a dub in what? You can smoke a dub in 10 minutes. You'll do that. You'll go spend the $20 on that because it makes you feel I'm gonna get high today. I'm telling you, I'm gonna get your bank account high. That's what I do. You can go get that THC all you want, but I get bank accounts high. That's what I do. Oh yeah, we just got some more bamboo charcoal toothpaste in, by the way. Yeah, we selling that too. Yeah. I want to talk. You want to talk to Destiny Robbins? That's cool. We can set that up. You know she in the club. Vivian, you just now saying that Destiny Robbins? I imagine that's who you talking about. Yeah, you can talk to her. Boy, she'll be happy to talk to you. She like to talk. She'll talk to you. So that's why $20 a month. It's an easy number. It's easy, but it's easy to separate. Whenever you want, here's a suggestion for you. Here's real easy, and you guys understand this. Whenever you want to separate the real from the fake, whenever you want to separate the talkers from the walkers, whenever you want to separate the dreamers from the doers, and the good book talks about separation, right? Everybody putting also separate. It talks about separation, separating the wheat from the chaff, right? The wheat being the good stuff, the chaff being the stuff you throw away, you burn. It talks about separation. The easiest way that I found to separate the real from the fake, the dreamers from the doers, the talkers from the walkers, put a price on it. That's easy. See, many people will show up to the stream. Many people log in. Oh, yeah, man, he's talking good. Many people do that. Well, when it's time to actually go to work, not so much, right? So the easiest way that I found to separate the real from the fake, to get the dreamers out of your life, to move people who just talk about it but won't be about it. The easiest way to do that is to put a price tag on it. So no, yes, this is free. You want inspiration? Tune in every day. I'm gonna inspire the hell out of you, right? But if you want execution, yeah, you're gonna pay me for that. So, but yeah, keep on getting inspired. I don't know how much that's gonna do for you. At least you feel good, because that's what most people want. They go to church to feel good, right? They don't necessarily go to church to do good. They don't go to church to change. They go to church to feel good. And they walk out feeling good until Sunday night, until Monday morning. They felt good though. I'm just saying. All right, so here's what we got. We got something else, guys. So what I decided to do in my business, one of my businesses, by the way, is, y'all know I sell toothpaste, right? I sell more toothpaste than anything else. So I decided that what I'm gonna offer now, look at this, is when somebody buys a toothpaste from me, I'm gonna give them a free toothbrush. It's a bamboo toothbrush, a single. So whenever somebody buys a toothpaste from me, now they're gonna get a free toothbrush. You know what this is called? This is called added value. See, what happens is, what I've learned as well is I'm going to take care of my customers. So when you get something from me, you're getting something for free, because I want to differentiate myself from everybody else who won't go the extra mile. Now, it talks about going the extra mile, and it could be something very, very small. Just to me, this is very small. How much this toothpaste cost? This toothbrush costs probably 20 cents. I don't know, something like that. But to get a free toothbrush with every bottle of toothpaste, which is fluoride free, by the way, that you buy, that's called added value. Now, what else did that do? Well, what that does, it also creates what we call brand loyalty. Like, damn, number one, damn, he gave me something free. I want, I know when I'm buying something. I know when I'm buying toothpaste again. I ain't getting no free toothbrush at CVS or Walmart or wherever the case may be. The second thing it does is it actually does. It's a psychological thing. See, for many people who actually spend money, when you give them something free, they kind of feel like they owe you. Right? You ever got something, you ever bought something, somebody gave you something for free, you realize they in business, so they can't really afford to give you something free, but they gave it to you free anyway, and you kind of feel like, damn, I want to pay for that. I want to pay for that, man. You had to give it to me free. How many guys ever felt that way? Especially with people who do honest business. So the free, right, it creates brand loyalty, and it creates a sense of I owe you something. And that sense of owing you something, what that does is it reminds people, man, next time I shop, I'm buying more. Because he took care of me. These are the simple things that you'll learn when you learn that you'll learn, right? When I say you learn how to earn. Simple stuff. You learn how to earn when you join the Black Billionaires Club. Of course, it's not for everybody. And because, again, $20 is more important to spend somewhere else than actually spend leveling up so you can get out of debt, you can get rich, you can live the life that you want to live, all that good stuff. But I don't stress it anymore. I tell people, man, people gonna do what people do. I've been watching people my whole life waste their life away. Been watching people my whole life, know they broke and still spend money. I've been watching my whole life. Do I get it? No. Did I used to do it? Yeah. I don't know why I used to do it either. I stopped doing it though. I'll tell you that. So, and then the last box I open up, guys. Any questions for me? Want to make sure we don't have any questions, guys. I'm talking about getting rich and earning money. How many guys want to earn some more money? How many guys are willing to do what's necessary to earn more money? And I don't care what you do. I don't care if you got a job, not a job. I don't really care. It's ways for you to earn more money. There are ways for you to earn more money. You just want it starts with a desire. You have to want to do it. You have to want to do it. Now, again, I'm going to go back to this. Many people talk about doing it. Many people complain that they're not making enough money, right? But they don't really want to earn more money because they know it requires them doing something a little different. It requires a little bit of work, and so they settle, right, for their normal. They settle to say, man, I'm okay. I mean, if I got to do more, then I ain't. Now I don't know how bad. See, when I was broke. When I was in debt, when I ain't even have $500 in my savings account, it pissed me off to the point I said, this ain't gonna never happen again in my life. I'm a grown ass man. I ain't got no money. That ain't gonna work. I'm supposed to be a provider. That is not gonna work for me. I don't know what the hell. I don't know what the hell. I was like, what the hell is this? What kind of life is this? I'm always broke. I've been there. Always broke. I mean, who likes to be? I just didn't like that feeling, and I just told myself this gonna have to stop. And I made it stop. I didn't just keep living in brokenness. It moved me. Hold up a second. Something ain't right. Hold up a second. Okay, where am I? Okay, maybe, just maybe, I got to keep going down. Wait a second. I'm just making sure my order right. Okay, here we go. I'm about to say. Whew. So then what I ordered as well, guys, I wanted to make sure, because I said, well, if I give you an individual toothbrush with every tube of toothpaste that you buy, if I give you an individual toothbrush, you might like this toothbrush so much that you want to buy the toothbrush. So what else did I do? Well, in my infinite wisdom, I said we're going to make sure we have 4-packs, right? So this is a 4-pack of the bamboo toothbrush that I now sell. You see? Boom, 4 packs. So now I sell toothbrushes. It makes sense, right? I sell toothpaste. I probably should sell toothbrush. Why would I let you buy toothpaste from me and then go buy the toothbrush from Walmart? That don't make no sense. I might as well make sure you got it. One easy step. You just come over here, get your toothpaste and get your toothbrush, capture both sets of money. It makes no sense for me to let people walk away from me and my business to go buy their toothbrush from somewhere else. That didn't make no sense. So I said, bam. Now you can buy your toothbrush for me as well. You see? Simple things, okay? So if you want to learn how to make more money, you're tired of trying to do it by yourself, You've been doing it for years and you're still in the same place. And I'm not talking about the little raise they get, a little 25-cent raise they give you on the job. I'm talking about making real money. You know, that's to sustain yourself, getting started on a whole new journey, whole new. As a matter of fact, I mean, Mark, I don't know if he's still here. He's been with the BBC for a while. He's got his cheesecake company now, right? And a lot of things that we've done over the years has helped him to get to where he is now. Landscape Lowry was here earlier. You know, same thing. This brother, he's been following, he's been doing, he's been executing. He's out of debt. Credit scores, bang, bang. He's gotten down into real estate, and he just keep on flourishing. These are star pupils. I teach. Those who want to learn, when the student is ready, the teacher will appear. So you ask yourself, are you ready? If you are ready, then you know what to do. Go to LeadBlackBillionairesClub.com, sign up today. Let's go on a ride together, okay? Let's go on a ride together. I promise you this, you don't got to do it by yourself. You can choose to, but you don't have to. You can choose to, but you don't have to. You get money with me in whatever capacity you want, in whatever arena you want, right? It's all relative. There ain't no one way to get rich. Plenty of ways to get rich. Plenty of ways to earn money. I'm just telling you, there's three things that people buy. Products that you sell, services that you offer, and knowledge that you teach. And I want to show you how to do all three. I'm going to give you 3 streams of income. So then you ain't have to add account. Man, I only got my job. I don't know what to do. They ain't paying me no more. They're doing layoffs. And I might get a raise this year. I don't know. You don't have to do all that. You don't have to. Your income does not have to be determined by your job. If you let your income be determined by your performance, I'm telling you, if you bet on you, your income will be limitless. It'll be unlimited. If you just bet on you, it'll only be limited by your capacity to do, by your capacity to execute, by your capacity to perform. See, when I was on the job, what I realized is that I was performing at such a high level, they couldn't pay me enough for my performance because it was a tiered thing. It was a structured thing. So they would only pay me. The maximum raise that they would give if you're in the same position without leveling up, without getting a new position, is about 75 cents. You know, that's the maximum raise. It's like, why? Well, you want maximum. My maximum performance was not 75 cents. And then when I realized, I said, well, wait a second. Well, what if I just maximum perform for myself? That ain't 75 cents. Yeah, you can at least 4x that. You can take, let's add 75 cents, $7.50, that's 1 0. $75, that's 2 zeros. $750, that's 3 zeros. You can at least add 4 digits to that raise. At least put me at $7,500. At least. What about you? Based upon your intelligence, your wisdom, your intellect, your experience, your performance, they told you they were giving you a 50-cent raise. What is that? Is that all your performance is worth? Is that all the results that you could bring back worth, or could you 10x that? Here's the reality. Here's the God honest truth. Most people are scared to bet on themselves. And I believe that this fear has been delivered to us through the media and through society. It's fear that's been planted on the inside. It's fear that's been crowded out the spirit that's within you to know that all things are possible. Now, you can quote the scripture, you can sing the song, but when it really comes down to believing it, you kind of shrink. Now that I got to do something, I don't really think it's all possible. I mean, I know I just sang the song 2 days ago, but nah, I don't know. Maybe it's possible for everybody else, but not possible for me. Fear. Let's be honest. I mean, we live in a fear-based world. It's the uncommon person who really has faith. Matter of fact, when the good teacher was walking the earth, he would say something like this. He said, Lord, help their unbelief. That's a prayer that he had. And he came across another guy, the centurion man, who wasn't even following him, but just had crazy faith. He said, this man is the greatest faith I've met. And he had disciples. And he was saying he got more faith than my disciples. So don't think that just because you walk with Jesus that you got crazy faith. That's what it tells me. Now, I don't mean to insult nobody, but honestly, I found some of the most fearful people that I've met are actually in the church. Yikes. Yikes. And that's where you're supposed to be learning faith. But I found them to be some of the most, they're not bold as a lion. No. They're not bold as a lion. That's not what they're learning. This is part of the masses. See, you need some these bamboo toothbrushes. They gonna be. I'm gonna try them. I just got them in, so I'll get them on the website and all that good stuff. We'll make sure you get some. But anyway, guys, I'm ERGJ, man. This is Money Talks, New Black Wall Street. I'm just a brother. You know what? I'm at the end of the day, I'm just a brother who cares enough to help as many people who want my help. Everybody don't want my help. Everybody don't want to get out of debt. Everybody don't want to be financially free. Everybody's not willing to do the work that's necessary. Everybody don't want to join the club. That's okay. I don't need everybody. I don't want everybody. Because that's when things get all messed up, when everybody comes. I'm only looking for the few. I'm only looking for the few saying, you know what? Yeah, I'm going to end this decade. Not this year. This decade. I'm not going to wait till a new decade to make a decision. I'm not going to wait till a new year to finally change. I've been doing that and trying that. That ain't worked. I keep saying I'm going to change on January 1st. And by the time June 1st get here, I'm still doing the same stuff. I ain't going through all that one. Now I'm just going to make this decision. I'm going to connect with a different group of people. We're going to, you know what I'm saying? We're going to make this thing happen. Well, if that's you, then just simply go to theblackbillionairesclub.com. Click on join the club and make a decision. We'll be there. Waiting on you. We'll be there. Each and every week we're there. The question is, will you? Question is, will you? Now, there's one other option that we have in the Black Billionaires Club. It's at $10 a month. And this is simple stuff. If you just want to have access to the stuff that I have access to, you want to get connected to the plug that can put products in your hand for you to sell, that you can open up and bring to the market. You want to get access from me, and you want to get training from me. I'll teach you how to make money. That's all. If that's all you're interested in, we can do that as well. That's $10 a month. It's going to allow you to actually join our BBC distribution network, get access to the stuff that I have access to, and then I will actually take time to train that group of people. And that's going to be $10 a month. So what we're talking about is a $10 a month decision, a $20 a month decision that I understand that most people won't make. Because it's going to require them to give up whatever they spent their $20 on yesterday. It's going to require them to sacrifice whatever they spent their $10 on yesterday and actually invest into their future, invest into a better life, invest into disciplining themselves to live the life they say they want to lead. The choice is yours. We'll be here, continue to provide value. Matter of fact, tonight we have the New Black Wall Street Book Club at 7. We have our investment club meeting for those that are part of investment club at 9. That's going to be tonight. Tomorrow we have obviously the New Black Wall Street Book Club. That's every night at 7 o'clock. And then we're going to be doing our we're going to have a Mr. and Mrs. Smith on tomorrow for our black business on spotlight tomorrow at 9 o'clock. All right, guys. Well, I got to go and stock up all this stuff, man. Do what I do. I want to say thanks so much for tuning in to today's episode. I just wanted to come on impromptu, share some things with you, hopefully make a difference in your life. As I said, guys, just make a decision. It's up to you. I know what most people won't do. I know what most people going to do, right? But I'm not looking for the most. I'm looking for the few, because I understand it's going to be the few that changes the landscape, that changes our community, that changes society for the most. The most are sheep. The most will follow what the few do. My question is, are you a follower or are you a leader? Hey, beautiful people, I want you to remember this, that it takes a village. It starts with us. Let's build as we climb together. We all we got, people. Matter of fact, we really need And thank God, that's more than enough. Until next episode, you know what time it is. Mr. DJ, hit the music.
The new Black Wall Street. Thanks you for joining the show. We gave a lot of great tips, but it's time to go. Take the knowledge we shared, hope you use it and grow. We will see you all there at the next episode of The New Black Wall Street. The New Black Wall Street.